Welcome to the video podcast. My name is Florence Straka. On this video podcast, all I talk about is life experiences, blogging, inspiration, and mindset. In today's episode, I'm going to continue from where I left off. I told you I was at this new job, which I did not like. I became a maid. So let's continue from there. So as things were gradually progressing, days are passing, months are passing, I was not happy at all at this place. I wasn't making as much money as I was making when I was at my second job. So this is my third job now. I wasn't making that much. All the things that the girl has said was not real. They were not true. And she actually had left. She actually left there the moment I was hired, like a month, and she left to a different job. And so I was left there. I don't know where to go. I don't know how to go and find another job because this job demand so much time from me. Even Sundays, sometimes I have to work because I'm just like a maid, everything. And this lady doesn't want to do anything. The kids, the two children, they were boys, they were my responsibilities. Even though they live in their home, the mother is there. It's like a family house that they live in. All her family are there, her parents, her mother, her aunts, her sisters, all of them live in the house. But this lady would not do anything. So everything falls on me. I'm the one who comes in early, wake up the kids, shower them, and get them ready to go to school, open the store, make sure everything is out, make sure I took inventory of what we need, what we don't need. After that, almost like 10, 11, when she finally got up, get dressed, she'll come to the shop. Then I have to go and get supplies. It was just back and forth all the time. So I wasn't happy. Even though I wasn't being paid well like I was paying at the second job at the club. I miss it so much. I miss it. But they've already hired someone, so I could not go back there. So the way is just to move forward. So I'm trying to see where can I find a new job. All this while, I think this was in almost getting close to 98. I think we are almost late in 98. So I was like, where can I find a job? Sometimes that Sunday, if I get it off, I try to go around because all I know now is bar attending, working at the bar or any shops. Somebody have a shop, but the shop, there's not much money in it, like I was at the club. So if you find a bar or a club, you make more money. So that is the idea. I was thinking I have to look for something either in a restaurant area, in a hotel, or a bar. So I was looking, people that I've knew so much people. I've been in there for some months now. So I knew people now. So I told them I'm looking for a job, and I try not to tell everybody because my boss was so close to many of them and they might tell her. So I didn't, just one or two people. And so they were looking for me. And also if any chance that I got, I go out to see. Just went out looking to see what I can find. So that was a focus for me. And I keep doing this job. I said, well, it's okay. All the money that I made, I still saved them from my second job. But because I wasn't being paid well here and I'm not making much money like I was making over there, the money is going down. I need to add because what she is paying me here was not enough to cover much at all. I was just to have a job. That's what I was doing, just to have a job. Sometimes it takes longer for her to pay me during the month end. She's a little dingy about money. Oh my goodness. So I was just searching. Home, it's okay. I still live in my wooden structure. It's my home now and I love it because that's all I have. Just trying to make it. And all this while I was telling my sister all that is going on. And she said, well, just keep this for now and don't just leave the job. Don't just quit like I did my first job. So that was a lesson learned. So I did not quit. I keep going. Even though I didn't like it, I kept going. And this continued for a while. So by the end of 98, we were in 99. So beginning of 99, January, somebody told me that, there was this restaurant somewhere. It's a hotel with restaurant in one of all this area were in Accra. But this time, This restaurant is in Adabraka, one of the towns in Accra. It's all Accra, but they all have names depending on which location you are. So this was in Adabraka. Also, just a walking distance. I can walk from where I was working now. Even my second job, I can walk from there to the place. I can even walk from my house, from my home there, but it's just a long distance. But this is all in town. So in Ghana, it's mostly walking. It's walking everywhere you go, almost walking, because the traffic is hectic. So by the time you sat in your taxi or in a trotro or a bus to go to work, or where, if you can walk a distance, sometimes 3 miles, you see people walking 4 miles, people walking, because it's just a road. We are all walking between the cars, the motorcycles, bicycle. We are all walking on the same street. So it's just a town, and you can walk as much as you want. I can walk, but I take a taxi or a trotro to work because it's easier. You just have to get up early so you don't caught up in too much traffic. And sometimes when we get off work, coming home, you just have to walk because it's going to take you hours before you get home. So I said, well, this is not bad. So I took a time to go there. That was in January 1999. I went there, surveyed the place. It's a big place. This place is high end. It's not like in the middle of the circle where it's so busy. You see all common people. This place is high end because it's a residential area. So it's not like just everybody walking around. It's a business area. You see all companies, buildings, and then houses. So this is all residential area. So this restaurant caters for high end people. People that works from the offices that comes to eat there, people who travels, comes to stay in a hotel, people who came to visit Accra. So this is huge, big place, and big compound. So we cater for hotel, restaurant, and then be anything you want, you'll find at this place. I just couldn't wait to work there. And this place was called Avenue Club. It doesn't exist anymore. I think it was about 3, 4, 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I was told it doesn't exist anymore. But anybody that you might know or stayed there or you heard the name Avenue Club, it was a change, a huge change. So I wasn't hired yet, but I went there and I saw how this place looks. And you can it's respected place. I mean, it's huge. So I said, how can I get a job here? So I went in, I asked, I'm looking for a job. They asked me if I have any experience. I said, yes, I did have experience. I have almost like 3 experiences now. My first job, the second one, which is the club, which I just not thinking and just gave it up and went for this second one, which is like another housemaid job. So yes, I said, I have experience. Have you worked at a restaurant before? I said, no. But the second place, it was a restaurant also. I helped to serve sometimes food to the customers when we bring them their drinks. We go when their restaurant people are so busy. We help. We bring the food to the customers. So I've learned a little bit about how to serve food, how to set the plate, how. So yes, I have a little experience. Well, they said, you can learn. I said, yeah, willing to learn. So they said, well, I should come back in a month. I said, okay. So that was in January 1999. And so I went back here. I mean, at the back of my mind, I was excited because I can't wait. I can't wait to get this job. I can't wait. The place alone, even though it's a little bit further from where I live, it's far better. The transportation, everything is good. It's all angles. I can take a bus to stop one place and just walk a little short distance to go to work. So I'm so excited. I'm just praying and everything was going well. That was another interesting. So now I can see I can get another job. Even though I wasn't promised, I was just told to come back in a month's time to see how it was. I can't wait. By this time, I need money because all the money that I save, I'm spending it because I wasn't being paid here well. So I'm spending more of the savings that I had, and I need something to supplement. I really need something. And even before there, when I was told to come in a month, somebody else mentioned another place for me, and that is solely a hotel. It's also a hotel that you just manage the hotel, welcome the guests and all that. I went there, but I didn't like that place. I didn't like that place at all. So my hope is all on this one, how I can get hired. And so it was another turning point, which I just couldn't wait. I'm praying I should get hired. And so this is where I'll leave you, tease you a little bit to see in our next episode, to see how did it happen? Did I really got hired? How did that change? Did anything change? Was I still working at this third place? I hope this gives you just some type of inspiration, because sometimes we think that maybe this particular place is not where we're supposed to be. I believe that I was supposed to be at this third place to learn something a little bit about life. That's my thinking now. If I look back, I was supposed to go through to be hired at this third place, to leave this second job, to be at this third place, to learn a life lesson of not just seeing somebody's grace or somebody's success and wanting to have it for myself too. You can, but it's not just right now. It takes a lot of work process. So I'm glad I went through it. I've learned all the savings that my money was going down. That is also a lesson. And all the things that I did, the maid, do this, cook this, go here, do all that. I think that was all a preparation for me, for my next step. So if you are going through something right now and you think that, oh my goodness, why am I going through this? This is so hard. Why is this life so hard? Why? It's an experience. I think embrace it. See, what can you learn from that? Because there is always something to learn from every experiences that we go through, every life experiences, every single day in our lives. There is a life lesson learned. And for me, that's what even when I grew up to a certain age of my life, this is what I use every single day in my life. Every situation in life is a life lesson. You gotta learn it. And that prepares us from where we are right now to move on to the next thing. I'm doing this video, I'm getting ready to go to work right now. The moment I finish this video podcast, I'm going to my 9 to 5 job. But I planned this yesterday. I need to do this video because I cannot just get up today and go to work without making my video. It's a process. And even if my videos, if I have success in my blogging, because I'm blogging now, to replace my 9 to 5 job. So I'm doing anything that I would do to get to that point of my life where I can leave my 9 to 5 job is what I'm doing right now. And I think these were all things we can take to help ourselves in any situation that we are in, anywhere we are in life. So what can you do to better your life? Any situation you are in now, just take it as a stepping stone, a step to the next level, which is a better one. If you are watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section below for us, and anywhere else you listen to your podcast. I hope your day goes well. I hope this has been inspiration. I hope you've learned something today in your journey, in this life's journey. Take care.